This might surprise you. Björk's choir of robots. In a fascinating blend of technology and art, the Icelandic singer Björk took musical performance to an extraordinary level by collaborating with a choir of robots. These robotic singers, designed with cutting-edge technology, showcase Björk's avant-garde style and creativity. Imagine thousands of tiny voices synchronized perfectly, generating a rich tapestry of sound that traditional choirs could only dream of achieving. Björk, known for her innovative approach, often defies musical norms, and this performance was no exception. By infusing robotics into live music, she explored themes of connection and disconnection in our modern world. The event not only entertained but also sparked conversations about the future of music and technology. Could robotic choirs perform alongside human artists in the future? With Björk leading the way, the possibilities seem endless. Did you know the Olympics once celebrated art too? For 4 decades, the Olympic Games honored not just athletic prowess, but also the realm of artistic creativity. Between 1912 and 1948, athletes competed for medals in categories like painting, sculpture, architecture, literature, and music, showcasing a fascinating blend of sports and the arts. This unique practice emphasized that artistic achievement holds just as much value as athletic triumph. Imagine artists earning gold medals for their masterpieces recognized on the same world stage as Olympians. The art competitions encouraged a rich cultural exchange and highlighted the importance of creativity alongside physical skill. Although this artistic aspect faded, the legacy reminds us of the powerful connection between sports and creative expression. Isn't it interesting to think how art can inspire just as much emotion and admiration as a thrilling race or an astounding jump? Why does Coca-Cola use so much water? Producing 1 liter of Coca-Cola demands a staggering 200 liters of water. This eye-opening figure highlights the significant resource consumption involved in making your favorite fizzy drink. Think about it. Every refreshing sip requires not just syrup and carbonation, but a massive amount of water for various production stages. From sourcing ingredients to cleaning equipment, the water footprint is incredibly large. In fact, this hefty demand for water reflects a broader issue in the beverage industry and agriculture. With many regions around the world facing water shortages, the relationship between soft drink production and water scarcity raises critical questions about sustainability. Some companies are exploring ways to reduce water usage and improve efficiency, but the challenge remains significant. As consumers, being aware of this impact can shape our choices. So next time you crack open a can of Coke, consider the hidden costs of that refreshing experience. Let's uncover the truth about Earth's hidden gold. Did you know that our planet has so much gold buried deep in its core that if we could extract it all and spread it evenly, we could coat the entire Earth in a shiny layer? Experts estimate there's enough gold to create a layer about 1.5 feet thick. This precious metal, most of which is inaccessible due to its location deep inside the Earth, offers a tantalizing glimpse into the planet's geology. While we often think of gold as being just in jewelry or coins, it's fascinating to learn that there's a staggering amount locked away. However, extracting this gold is an enormous challenge, as drilling down to the core would require technology far beyond our current capabilities. Can you imagine a golden Earth? The thought not only sparks our imagination, but also highlights the mysteries of our world beneath the surface. Guess what really drives our planet's life? The majority of plant life on Earth exists in the ocean, making our underwater world more vital than you might think. Over 3/4 of all plants, including fascinating forms of marine vegetation like seaweed and ocean algae, thrive beneath the waves. These plants not only provide the oxygen we breathe, but also serve as the foundation for diverse aquatic ecosystems. Imagine a rich underwater forest where colorful fish dart among the swaying seagrasses and vibrant coral reefs. Marine plants play a crucial role in supporting marine life, offering nourishment and habitats for countless species. Additionally, they capture carbon dioxide, helping to regulate the Earth's climate. Despite their importance, many people overlook these underwater wonders. By understanding and appreciating the vast diversity of life that flourishes in our oceans, we can better protect these vital ecosystems from threats like pollution and climate change. So next time you think about plants, remember that a huge part of them lives beneath the surface. Isn't that fascinating? This might surprise you. Jills must mate to stay healthy. Female ferrets, affectionately known as jills, exhibit a unique health requirement that many pet owners might not be aware of. When a jill goes into heat, her body produces a significant amount of estrogen. If she fails to mate during this time, these estrogen levels can become dangerously elevated, potentially resulting in a condition known as estrogen toxicity. This condition leads not only to discomfort, but can also cause severe health issues like life-threatening anemia. The excessive estrogen interferes with the production of red blood cells, leading to dangerously low blood counts and, consequently, inadequate oxygen delivery throughout her body. To safeguard their jills, ferret owners should be informed about responsible breeding practices and the importance of veterinary care. In some cases, if breeding isn't viable, veterinarians can provide treatments to help regulate hormonal levels. Caring for jills means not just keeping them as pets, but understanding and addressing their specific health needs to ensure they live long and happy lives. Let's uncover the truth about Washington State. This unique state is the only one named after a U.S. president, specifically honoring George Washington. Admitted to the Union in 1889, Washington embodies the spirit of American values and rich history through its diverse landscapes. From bustling cities like Seattle, known for its iconic Space Needle, to the enchanting Olympic National Park, where lush rainforests and stunning mountains create breathtaking views, the state showcases a blend of nature and culture. Visitors can explore historic sites that pay homage to Washington's legacy and celebrate his role as the nation's first leader. This connection to a pivotal figure in American history makes every visit to Washington feel like stepping into a living tribute. So what stories and adventures await you in this remarkable state? Did you know that haboobs can tower 5,000 feet high? These massive dust storms are truly a sight to behold, especially in arid regions like the deserts of the southwestern United States and the Middle East. Haboobs form when powerful winds whip up loose sand and dust, creating enormous walls of dusty air that can travel over 60 miles per hour. As they approach, they can create sudden, blinding conditions that reduce visibility to almost nothing, making driving perilous. Not only do these storms affect what you can see, but they also impact air quality, posing health risks to those with respiratory issues. If you've ever been caught in one, you know just how quickly the landscape can change. As they roll in, they remind us of nature's raw power and the importance of staying informed about these spectacular yet dangerous phenomena. So, are you prepared should a haboob sweep through your area? Did you know Raphael Lemkin invented the term genocide? This remarkable Polish Jewish lawyer introduced the term in 1943 to describe the systematic extermination of a specific group of people. Lemkin was deeply motivated by the disturbing events of World War II, which included the horrific treatment and mass killing of Jews and others. He wanted to ensure that such atrocities would never be overlooked again, so he sought a word that could capture the full horror of these acts. Before this, there was no single word that encompassed the calculated cruelty aimed at entire communities based solely on their identity. Lemkin's passion for justice and human rights led him to advocate for international laws aimed at preventing future genocides. Today, his efforts have had a lasting impact on how we discuss and combat such atrocities, reminding us that we must always strive to protect human dignity. Lemkin's legacy has sparked continued dialogue around the importance of recognizing and addressing injustices. How can we ensure history never repeats itself? Did you know Apollo's moon landing cost over $150 billion? When NASA's Apollo program made history by landing the first humans on the moon, it didn't come cheap. The total price tag in 1973 was about $25.4 billion, which, when adjusted for inflation, leaps to a staggering $150 billion today. This massive investment reflects the ambition and technological innovation of the time. The Apollo missions weren't just about exploring new frontiers. They also spurred advancements in science and engineering that we benefit from today. Think about it. From food preservation to computer technology, many innovations stemmed from solving the challenges of lunar exploration. Despite being one of the most expensive undertakings in U.S. history, Apollo ignited a passion for space exploration that continues to inspire new generations. So the big question remains, was it worth it? Did you know Viking helmets lacked horns? For many years, people have pictured fearsome Vikings with helmets adorned with spectacular horns. However, historical evidence tells a different story. Archaeological discoveries and historical texts show that Vikings actually wore helmets that were simple and practical. These helmets, typically made of iron, had a rounded shape designed to fit snugly on the head, providing essential protection in battles. The image of horned helmets became popular in the 19th century, influenced by operas and artistic interpretations rather than historical accuracy. The horned helmet myth was further immortalized in movies and literature, fueling the misconception. Interestingly, Viking warriors relied on their shields and tactical skills rather than flamboyant headgear to dominate their foes. So next time you think of Vikings, remember they were more about strategy and strength than about sporting dramatic headgear. Isn't it fascinating how myths can shape our understanding of history? Can you imagine that Komodo dragons have a venomous bite? These amazing reptiles, found primarily on the islands of Indonesia, are not just large lizards. They're skilled hunters with a deadly trick up their sleeves. When a Komodo dragon bites its prey, it injects venom that primarily contains anticoagulants, which prevents blood from clotting. This means that any animal unfortunate enough to fall victim to a Komodo's bite will bleed profusely and become weak. But that's not the end of the story. The dragon doesn't just lay in wait, it tracks its prey for days, using its keen sense of smell to follow the trail of blood and scent. Eventually, when the prey succumbs to the effects of the venom, the Komodo dragon makes its move, feasting on the weakened animal. Isn't it fascinating how these creatures have evolved such a unique hunting strategy? Believe it or not, snapping fingers can replace clapping. In various cultures around the globe, snapping fingers serves as a unique way to show appreciation instead of the traditional clapping. Imagine attending a concert or a sports event where everyone in the stadium snaps their fingers in unison. The sound would be quite different, creating a rhythmic, almost mesmerizing noise that might echo like an overwhelming swarm. This fresh way of expressing excitement could be a lively alternative, particularly in places where clapping is less common or considered too loud. Think about the vibe it would create. Rather than the booming sound of applause, you'd hear a symphony of snaps, adding an entirely new atmosphere to events. Not only could this practice foster a sense of community among fans, but it could also promote focus and rhythm. So, what if stadiums around the world embrace this snapping tradition? Would it bring about a new sound of appreciation that we didn't know we needed? Why exactly does light take so long in space? Traveling at the speed of light, which is about 299,792 kilometers per second, sounds incredibly fast, right? Yet it would still take around 100,000 years to traverse the Milky Way galaxy. This staggering fact highlights just how immense our galaxy really is. Picture this. The Milky Way is a sprawling spiral galaxy that stretches roughly 100,000 light-years across, containing billions of stars, countless planets, and a vast range of cosmic wonders. Even if you could travel as fast as light, you'd need a lifetime, many lifetimes, to journey across its expanse. This showcases not only the vast distances in space, but also the limitations of our current technology and understanding of space travel. It makes you wonder about what lies out there, and how we might one day explore the mysteries of our galaxy. Is it really true that sharks avoid the Mediterranean Sea? Surprisingly, the Mediterranean Sea is known for not hosting any shark species that are dangerous to humans. While many people fear these toothy creatures, the Mediterranean offers a sense of safety for swimmers and beachgoers. This large body of water, bordered by multiple countries, provides a unique ecosystem rich in biodiversity. However, the sharks that do inhabit these waters tend to be smaller and less menacing. Species like the hammerhead and basking sharks can be found in deeper areas, but they pose little threat to humans. The absence of larger, dangerous sharks may be linked to a variety of factors, including overfishing and changes in the marine environment. It's fascinating to think about how human activities impact the creatures living in our oceans. So while many coastal areas bristle with shark warnings, the Mediterranean remains a tranquil destination for those looking to dive, snorkel, or just enjoy a sunny day by the water. This might surprise you. Blue-ringed octopus venom is deadly. These small yet stunning creatures, often found in the coastal waters of the Pacific and Indian Oceans, are renowned for their brilliant blue rings that flash when they feel threatened. Despite their beauty, blue-ringed octopuses are among the most venomous marine animals. Their venom contains a potent neurotoxin called tetrodotoxin, which is so powerful that it can cause paralysis and even death in humans within minutes. What's intriguing is that these octopuses are generally quite calm, only using their venom as a last resort against predators. With a size no larger than a golf ball, they are often overlooked, making it crucial to be cautious while exploring their vibrant habitats. If you ever spot one, admire it from a distance, as getting bitten is a severe medical emergency. Are you ready to respect these beautiful yet dangerous sea creatures? Prepare to be amazed by the history of zip codes. In 1963, the United States took a significant step in mail delivery when zip codes became mandatory. This change brought organization and efficiency to the postal system, making it easier for the U.S. Postal Service to sort and deliver mail accurately. Before then, people could send letters without any coding, but it often led to confusion and delays. With the introduction of the 5-digit zip code, each area in the country got its unique identification number. Imagine receiving a letter today without a zip code. How chaotic that would be. By ensuring each piece of mail had a designated zip code, the Postal Service drastically reduced the chances of misdelivery. This innovation not only streamlined mail delivery, but also played a crucial role in the development of modern logistics. Have you ever wondered how different our communication would be today if zip codes weren't in place? Turns out the truth is that slavery was a business. The Atlantic slave trade reveals a tragic and unsettling chapter in human history, known particularly for its triangle trade system. This horrific practice functioned through 3 distinct legs. Initially, ships embarked from Europe to West Africa, where countless individuals were captured and sold into a life of slavery. The next leg transported these enslaved individuals to the Caribbean, where they toiled under brutal conditions to cultivate cash crops like sugar and tobacco. These highly valuable products were then loaded onto ships and sent back to New England, where they were exchanged for manufactured goods, including clothing, tools, and rum. This cycle of exploitation and abuse completed the triangle and was driven by an insatiable greed for profit, completely disregarding the sanctity of human life. As millions of people were uprooted from their homes and separated from their families, their identities were erased, reducing them to mere commodities. The impact of the triangle trade went far beyond economics. It profoundly influenced societies and cultures, leaving scars that still resonate today. Recognizing this painful history enables us to appreciate the strength of those affected and underscores the importance of acknowledging and learning from our past. Is it really true that bees are picky flower visitors? Among the astonishing 20,000 species of bees, only around 800 are known to produce honey. This impressive statistic emphasizes that not all bees are sweet producers. Honeybees, in particular, are remarkable creatures and contribute significantly to our ecosystems. During their lifetime, a single honeybee can visit around 20,000 flowers, showcasing their crucial role in pollination. Each flower they visit helps in the growth of fruits and vegetables, making these bees essential to our food supply. Interestingly, honeybees prefer specific flowers, drawn by their colors and scents, which helps them gather nectar effectively. This targeted approach not only maximizes their honey production, but also supports plant reproduction. Understanding these fascinating pollinators reminds us of nature's interconnectedness. So next time you see a bee buzzing around, think about the important job it's doing for both us and the environment. Believe it or not, butterflies taste with their feet. These colorful insects have a fascinating ability thanks to tiny sensors located on their legs. Imagine landing on a flower and being able to taste it instantly. When a butterfly touches a plant with its feet, these sensors help it determine whether the plant is suitable for laying eggs or whether it's delicious enough for a meal. This unique taste testing helps ensure that their caterpillars have the right kind of food to eat as they grow. Butterflies primarily seek nectar from flowers, but they also depend on specific plants for reproduction. For example, monarch butterflies lay their eggs on milkweed because it provides the perfect food for their larvae. Imagine how crucial this foot-sensing ability is for survival. With over 20,000 different species of butterflies, this remarkable trait showcases the incredible adaptations of nature. The next time you see a butterfly flutter by, remember that their feet are doing more than just keeping them grounded. They are allowing them to make tasty decisions about their food and future. How amazing is that? Guess what really drives a cow's milk production? Cows are remarkable animals. On average, a single dairy cow can produce around 24,000 pounds of milk each year. To put that in perspective, that's about 2,000 gallons. But how does this happen? It all starts with their diet. Cows are herbivores, primarily munching on grasses and hay, which are crucial for their health and milk production. They also consume special feed that's rich in nutrients. The cow's stomach is quite unique, having 4 compartments that help break down food efficiently. This process allows them to absorb all the necessary vitamins and minerals. When a cow gives birth to a calf, her milk production kicks into high gear, providing nourishment to her young while producing excess for us. Farmers play an essential role, ensuring the cows are well cared for, healthy, and stress-free, which keeps the milk flowing. Understanding the incredible journey from grass to milk will deepen your appreciation for the dairy products you enjoy daily. Isn't that fascinating? Have you ever wondered why the bald eagle matters? This magnificent bird, a symbol of freedom and strength, stands proudly on the Great Seal of the United States. The American bald eagle embodies the ideals of independence and resilience, which are core to the national identity. Notably, this regal creature is featured prominently on the $1 bill, where it clutches 13 arrows in one talon, representing the original 13 colonies, while holding an olive branch in the other, signifying peace. The eagle's wings, spread wide in the design, symbolize readiness to protect the nation, making it a beacon of hope for many. Scholars and design enthusiasts have spent years analyzing every detail of the eagle's depiction, seeking to uncover its rich symbolism and hidden messages. Why does the bald eagle resonate so deeply in American culture? Its impressive ability to soar high above the land reflects the American spirit, ambitious, resilient, and focused on the future. As the nation evolves, this iconic bird continues to inspire pride and a sense of belonging, solidifying its place as a perfect emblem for the United States. Believe it or not, houses in Sardinia cost just €1. This delightful initiative is an attempt to breathe new life into charming villages that are losing residents. By offering these homes at an incredibly low price, the local government encourages people, especially Americans, to invest in their renovation. While the price tag seems unbelievable, there is indeed a catch. These homes need a lot of work before they can be lived in. Buyers must be ready for a renovation challenge that could transform a rundown property into a beautiful home. The intention behind this project is to attract newcomers who can revitalize the community, keep the traditions alive, and support local businesses. Imagine fixing up an old stone house, perhaps even gaining a bit of the Italian lifestyle in the process. Would you take on the adventure of restoring a piece of Sardinian history? Here's something incredible about ancient astronauts. Supporters of the ancient astronaut theory highlight fascinating texts from ancient cultures, like the Sumerian Enuma Elish and the Mayan Popol Vuh. These stories describe mysterious beings descending from the sky, sharing wisdom and knowledge with humanity. Could these so-called sky gods actually be extraterrestrial visitors? This theory suggests that rather than solely relying on human ingenuity, ancient civilizations may have received advanced teachings in fields such as astronomy and mathematics from outside our planet. By examining these ancient narratives, we encounter a captivating question. Did extraterrestrial beings play a role in shaping the technological advancements of early human societies? This intriguing idea opens the door to exploring our history from an entirely new perspective. Have you ever wondered which movies topped the Oscars? 3 films have made history by winning an incredible 11 Academy Awards each. These cinematic giants are The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, Titanic, and Ben-Hur. Ben-Hur, in particular, is notable for its stirring portrayal of a Jewish nobleman navigating life during the Roman Empire. This epic film, released in 1959, is famous for its dramatic chariot race and powerful themes of betrayal and redemption. Not only did it capture audiences' hearts, but it also showcased the groundbreaking filmmaking techniques of its time. Meanwhile, Titanic, released in 1997, captivated viewers with its tragic love story set against the backdrop of the infamous ship sinking. And then there's The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, which concluded the fantasy trilogy by J.R.R. Tolkien and whisked audiences away to Middle-earth. Each of these films achieved remarkable acclaim and left an indelible mark on cinema. Ever thought about why size matters in nature? The logon, measuring approximately 6.15 cm in length, exceeds the size of the panis, showcasing the fascinating diversity of living beings. In the natural world, size can play a crucial role in survival and adaptation. For instance, larger species might be better at defending themselves or hunting for food, giving them an edge in their ecosystems. The logon's impressive length allows it to navigate various environments, making it efficient in finding food or escaping predators. On the other hand, the panis, while smaller, has its own unique set of advantages, such as agility and speed. This comparison opens up a broader discussion about how different sizes can lead to different survival strategies. So next time you encounter creatures like these, consider how their size shapes their way of life and interactions with the world around them. Here's what actually happens when redheads unite. Each year, Tilburg in the Netherlands transforms into a vibrant celebration of red hair during the extraordinary event known as Redhead Days. Over 20,000 natural redheads from more than 80 countries descend upon the city, turning it into a mesmerizing sea of copper, auburn, and strawberry blonde. Originally conceived as a photography project, this festival has blossomed into an epic gathering that champions genetic rarity and fosters a sense of identity and pride among its participants. Activities abound, including parades, group portraits, storytelling sessions, art workshops, and live music, each showcasing the uniqueness of red-haired people. Beyond the festivities, attendees share invaluable tips on hair care, sun protection, and combating stereotypes often associated with their striking hair color. Redheads, who comprise less than 2% of the global population, find a genuine sense of belonging here, reinforcing the notion that diversity should be celebrated with joy and pride. In a world where differences can lead to division, the Redhead Days Festival stands as a heartwarming reminder that connection and community can flourish in the most delightful ways. What if I told you Bolivia has a navy? Despite being landlocked, Bolivia proudly maintains a naval force, a legacy of its turbulent history and loss of coastline to Chile in the 19th century. This unique situation gives the Bolivian Navy a distinct purpose. It patrols the shimmering waters of Lake Titicaca, the highest navigable lake in the world. Their mission goes beyond mere protection, reflecting Bolivia's enduring hope and aspiration to reclaim direct access to the Pacific Ocean. Established in 1998, the Navy focuses on environmental protection, tourism, and maintaining safety on the lake, which is vital for local communities. The naval presence serves as a poignant reminder of the country's fight for maritime sovereignty. While many may not associate a landlocked nation with a naval force, Bolivia's commitment to its navy emphasizes resilience and a yearning for its lost coastlines. Could this be a symbol of hope for future access to the sea? Discover how cultures celebrate lost baby teeth. In many places around the world, losing baby teeth is more than just a rite of passage. It's celebrated with fun and unique traditions. For example, in some Latin American countries, a little mouse named El Ratón de los Dientes, or the tooth mouse, is said to sneak in and collect the lost teeth from under pillows. In exchange, children often find small treasures or money left behind. This delightful practice contrasts with the more widely known tooth fairy myth, where the fairy takes the teeth and leaves rewards. Other cultures have their own special customs, like throwing the teeth onto roofs or placing them in specific locations for good luck. These different traditions not only bring joy to children, but also strengthen family bonds as they share stories and experiences surrounding this fun milestone. Which tradition do you find the most interesting? Surprisingly, it's a fact that underwater rugby exists. This unique sport, born in Germany in 1961, brings a whole new meaning to the word aquatic. Picture this: two teams, each consisting of 6 players, diving and maneuvering through the water to score points by placing a weighted ball in the opposing team's bucket. Unlike traditional rugby, players are submerged using their swimming skills to navigate the underwater arena. Each match takes place in a deep pool, promoting teamwork, strategy, and a thrilling sense of competition. Players must master breath control and practice effective communication underwater, making it both physically demanding and exhilarating. Over the years, underwater rugby has gained fans worldwide, and it has become a staple sport in various countries. Have you ever thought of taking the plunge and trying it yourself? Discover the surprising facts about Komodo dragons. Did you know that male Komodo dragons are often larger and bulkier than females? This size difference is one of the easiest ways to tell the sexes apart in these fascinating reptiles. On average, males can grow significantly longer and heavier, helping them establish dominance in their habitats. The largest Komodo dragon ever recorded was an impressive 10 feet and 2 inches long. Imagine encountering such a massive creature in the wild. These remarkable lizards are not just the largest living lizards on Earth, they are also formidable predators. With their sharp teeth and venomous saliva, they can take down prey much larger than themselves. Understanding these size differences and their impressive abilities adds to the mystery of the Komodo dragon, doesn't it? What if I told you about Roma Kunal's fascinating research? Roma Kunal stands out as a professional scientist deeply immersed in long-term studies that weave together horror and human behavior. By exploring themes that often captivate our darker curiosities, Kunal dives into the psychology of fear and how it shapes societal interests. This research raises important questions about why we are drawn to the macabre and how horror might influence our everyday lives. For instance, Kunal examines how horror films or literature can mirror societal anxieties and provoke discussions about morality. By investigating these connections, Kunal not only sheds light on individual behaviors, but also reveals deeper truths about our collective psyche. How does this understanding of horror help us navigate our fears and shape our identities? Through her work, Kunal invites us to reflect on the intricate links between fear, behavior, and the stories we tell ourselves. Believe it or not, Justin Bieber faced a Ferrari ban. This surprising moment in celebrity news highlights how even stars can run into trouble with luxury car brands. Bieber, known for his flashy lifestyle, made headlines when he altered his Ferrari by slapping on a bright blue sticker and changing its color without permission. This modification didn't sit well with Ferrari, a brand that prides itself on exclusivity and style. As a result, they decided to ban the pop star from purchasing any more of their vehicles. This incident raises interesting questions about ownership and personal expression. Should car manufacturers have a say in how owners modify their vehicles? While brands like Ferrari want to maintain their image, fans often feel that customization is part of owning a car. Bieber's experience reminds everyone that even the rich and famous must play by the rules, especially when it comes to luxury brands. Here's what actually happens when beetles take over. The Coleoptera order, which includes beetles, is the largest group of insects, boasting over 400,000 known species. Can you believe that beetles make up nearly 40% of all insect species? These incredible creatures have adapted to thrive in almost every environment on Earth, from the depths of rainforests to the arid Sahara Desert. Their incredible diversity means they come in all shapes, sizes, and colors, each uniquely suited to their habitat. Some beetles are fantastic pollinators, while others play a crucial role in breaking down dead plant and animal material, recycling nutrients back into the ecosystem. Imagine a world without beetles. They help maintain the balance of nature. Exploring the various species can reveal astonishing facts, like how some can lift many times their body weight or even emit light. What will you discover about these fascinating insects? Most people don't know this, but HPPD exists. Hallucinogen persisting perception disorder, HPPD, is a rare condition that can catch people off guard after they've used hallucinogenic drugs. Imagine experiencing visual distortions and flashbacks of bright colors or patterns long after the effects of the drug have faded away. It's like a movie reel that keeps playing even though the show is over. Those with HPPD may see trails following moving objects or walls that seem to ripple, making everyday life challenging. This disorder can lead to confusion and anxiety, impacting a person's ability to concentrate or engage in normal activities. Surprisingly, HPPD can occur long after just a few uses of substances like LSD or magic mushrooms. Awareness around HPPD is crucial, as understanding the potential for long-lasting effects can help individuals make informed choices about their health and well-being. Could this mysterious condition change the way we view hallucinogens? Believe it or not, crystal gem corn is mesmerizing. This unique variety hails from Mexico and is unlike any corn you've seen before. Its kernels are transparent and reflect light beautifully, making it look almost like glass. The shimmering colors that dance across its surface are not just for show, they have deep roots in history. Crystal gem corn comes from traditional agricultural practices passed down through generations by indigenous farmers who cultivated it for its beauty and its nutritional value. Beyond its striking appearance, this corn is a symbol of resilience and innovation, reflecting the rich cultural heritage of its origins. Today, more and more gardeners are discovering crystal gem corn and growing it in their own backyards, not only for their stunning visual appeal, but also as a way to connect with the past. Are you ready to try growing this eye-catching corn variety yourself? Did you know fish have secret age markers? Fish don't grow like trees, adding the same amount each year. Instead, they develop interesting growth rings on their bones and scales. These rings are a bit like the rings you find in tree trunks, but they tell a different story. As a fish ages, its body experiences various changes, which result in the formation of these rings. Each ring can indicate a year of life and often reflects different growth rates influenced by factors like water temperature and food availability. Scientists carefully analyze these rings to estimate a fish's age, providing insights into their lifespan and health. This method helps researchers monitor fish populations and manage fisheries sustainably, ensuring the delicate balance of aquatic ecosystems remains intact. Isn't it fascinating how something so small holds so much information? Ever heard of cryptic pregnancy? This fascinating phenomenon occurs when women are completely unaware of their pregnancy until the later stages or even during labor. Imagine going about your daily life, only to discover you're about to become a parent. Cryptic pregnancies typically happen due to hormonal imbalances, irregular periods, or a lack of noticeable symptoms like morning sickness. In fact, studies suggest that about 1 in 2,500 pregnancies can be cryptic. Women might have no pregnancy signs, making it hard to realize they are expecting. Some may mistake the occasional weight gain or fatigue as signs of stress or other health issues. This mysterious situation can be both surprising and overwhelming for the expectant mother. Understanding cryptic pregnancy helps clarify that not all pregnancies follow the typical signs we often hear about. What do you think it would be like to face such an unexpected surprise? Here's what really happened when Chris Pratt lived in a van. Before stardom and blockbuster hits like Guardians of the Galaxy and Jurassic World, Chris Pratt had a completely different life on the enchanting island of Maui, Hawaii. Imagine being a budding actor so determined to chase your dreams that you decide to live in a van. During those early years, Pratt embraced a simple lifestyle, working as a waiter at a local restaurant just to make ends meet. Instead of living the glamorous life we associate with Hollywood stars, he faced daily challenges while remaining hopeful about his acting career. His life took a turn when a film director spotted him, leading to the remarkable opportunities that would follow. This period in a van taught Chris resilience and hard work, reminding us that often the path to success is paved with unexpected experiences. Nowadays, when we see him on the big screen, we can appreciate the incredible journey he took, from waiting tables in Hawaii to becoming a household name. What do you think about his transformation? Can you imagine that Romans feasted to extremes? In ancient Rome, Dining was often a grand spectacle, filled with endless courses and lavish banquets. Wealthy Romans would gather to indulge in a variety of dishes, some of which might seem unusual to us today, like dormice or garum, a fermented fish sauce. These feasts could last for hours, where guests would sample food and drink to their heart's content. What's even more surprising is that there weren't any designated areas for purging, a practice that sometimes followed these extravagant meals. Instead, Romans simply continued to eat until they were physically unable to consume more. This extreme approach to dining reflects their views on excess and luxury, where the experience of dining became almost as important as the food itself. Isn't it fascinating to think about how different their dining customs were from what we know today? Uncover the mysteries of the Troxler effect. This fascinating optical illusion can trick your brain into seeing things that aren't there, like monstrous figures in mirrors. Named after the Swiss scientist Ignaz Paul Vital Troxler, this effect highlights how our perception can be altered by our surroundings. It occurs when you fixate on a particular visual while the rest of your environment fades from view. Imagine staring intently at a mirror. After a while, instead of your own reflection, your mind might start to invent other shapes or forms. This happens because your brain tends to prioritize certain visual information and disregard the rest, leading it to fill in gaps in what you see. It's a reminder of how our minds work and how easily our senses can be misled. Tests involving the Troxler effect show that even simple everyday experiences can change dramatically based on our focus. So the next time you glance at a mirror, consider how your perception could be playing tricks on you. What might lurk in the shadows of your imagination? Have you ever seen a lizard blink? Lizards are fascinating creatures that showcase a unique ability to move their eyelids, allowing them to blink and keep debris out of their eyes. For many lizards, such as iguanas, this means they can fully close their eyes to sleep or shield themselves from intense sunlight. Imagine falling asleep while your eyelids protect you from the glaring sun. However, not all lizards share this trait. For example, geckos lack movable eyelids entirely. Instead, they sport a special protective scale called a spectacle that covers their eyes. This adaptation is vital for their survival, as it helps them stay alert and watchful for any lurking predators. The contrast between iguanas and geckos highlights the incredible diversity of adaptations in the lizard family, showing how different habitats shape their features and behaviors. So next time you spot a lizard, take a moment to appreciate its amazing eyes and the clever ways they've adapted to thrive in their environments. You might be shocked to learn that Alaska is massive. This incredible state is so expansive that it could fit 19 other U.S. states within its borders. Just imagine the sheer size of it. Alaska, often called the last frontier, is famous for its wild landscapes, including towering mountains, icy fjords, and dense forests. While you might picture it as an endless expanse of wilderness, it's interesting to note that Alaska is one of the least populated states in the country. Despite its rugged beauty and breathtaking scenery, many areas feel incredibly remote, making it a haven for adventurers and nature lovers. The natural wonders here, from the stunning northern lights to the fascinating wildlife, offer unique experiences that attract visitors every year. So while Alaska may seem lonely due to its vastness, it's bursting with life and adventure, just waiting to be explored. Can you imagine living in the highest city ever? At over 1,600 feet above sea level, La Paz, Bolivia holds the title of the highest permanent city in the world. The air in La Paz is noticeably thinner, making it a challenge for newcomers to breathe comfortably. Residents contend with freezing temperatures and sometimes precarious sanitary conditions, which can make daily life quite the adventure. Surprisingly, many people in La Paz rely on gold mining for their livelihoods, a profession that can be dangerous and often operates outside the law. The gold mines in the surrounding areas are not just about wealth. They reflect a deep struggle for survival in a city where opportunities are limited. As you walk through the vibrant streets, you'll notice a mix of cultures, traditions, and tenacity that defines its people. Life in La Paz can be tough, but the spirit and resilience of its inhabitants inspire visitors and locals alike. What do you think it's like to live in such a unique and challenging environment? This might surprise you, the amazing Spark system. Imagine carrying a 55-pound backpack that turns into a parachute when you need it most. That's exactly what the Spark system does. Designed for a variety of adventurous situations, it lets users safely descend from heights of up to 1,093 yards. Whether you're jumping from a great height or needing a rescue, the inflatable parachute ensures a safe landing, whether on solid ground or at sea. Made from lightweight yet durable materials, the Spark system is revolutionizing how we think about safety in extreme sports, rescue missions, and even military operations. No more worrying about hazardous landings. With the Spark, you can glide down smoothly and confidently. This innovative technology could save lives and change the way we engage with heights. Plus, it's compact enough to carry easily, making it a game changer for thrill seekers and outdoor enthusiasts. Ready to take your adventures to new heights with the Spark system? Imagine the freedom of a safe descent. You won't believe this about octopuses and horseshoe crabs. These fascinating creatures have a unique way of transporting oxygen in their bodies. Instead of using iron, like most animals do, they rely on a copper-containing molecule called hemocyanin. This makes their blood a striking blue color, standing out from the typical red hue we see in mammals. Hemocyanin works differently than hemoglobin. It binds to oxygen in a way that's especially efficient in low-oxygen environments, making it ideal for the deep-sea lifestyles of many octopuses and the habitats of horseshoe crabs. Thanks to this adaptation, both animals can thrive in challenging circumstances where oxygen levels fluctuate. So next time you see an octopus or a horseshoe crab, remember the incredible science behind their blue blood and how it helps them survive in their underwater world. Can you believe Kylie Jenner became a billionaire at 21? In 2019, Forbes recognized Kylie Jenner as the world's youngest billionaire, an incredible accomplishment primarily fueled by her thriving cosmetics company, Kylie Cosmetics. The business launched in 2015 and quickly took off, thanks to her savvy use of social media and a keen understanding of beauty trends. Jenner capitalized on her massive fan base, sharing her makeup tips and product launches across platforms like Instagram, where she has millions of followers. Her brand's signature lip kits became a sensation, nearly selling out within minutes. This whirlwind success illustrates how entrepreneurial spirit combined with social media can lead to unexpected triumphs. At just 21, Kylie not only demonstrated remarkable business acumen, but also inspired many young people around the world to pursue their dreams in the beauty industry and beyond. As more figures like her emerge in various fields, can we expect to see even younger billionaires in the future? Most people don't know this, but rivers need our help. Recently, a small event was held to spotlight the pressing environmental issues faced by rivers, particularly oil pollution, which can cause serious harm to aquatic life and local ecosystems. During the event, community members gathered to learn about the impact of harmful substances entering waterways and how they can take action to protect these vital resources. Speakers shared powerful stories about the effects of pollution on fish populations and water quality, motivating attendees to engage in conservation efforts. Activities included river cleanups and educational workshops that empowered participants to understand the importance of maintaining clean water bodies. By raising awareness and fostering a sense of responsibility, the event aimed to inspire individuals and communities to play a proactive role in protecting our rivers. How can you contribute to this essential cause? Shocking fact about your immune system revealed. Did you know that your immune system has the power to cause death in just 15 minutes under specific conditions? This dramatic response occurs during situations like anaphylaxis, a severe and life-threatening allergic reaction. When your body encounters an allergen, it can mistakenly overreact, flooding your system with chemicals like histamines. These chemicals can cause your blood vessels to dilate, drop your blood pressure, and lead to difficulties in breathing, all within minutes. The quick reaction is your immune system's way of trying to protect you, but it can spiral out of control. This highlights the fine line our bodies walk between protection and danger. Understanding how your immune system works is essential, especially if you have known allergies. Taking precautions and having treatment plans ready, like carrying an epinephrine auto-injector, can be life-saving. So are you aware of what triggers your immune responses? Have you seen Japan's vibrant blue flower spectacle? Every spring, more than 5 million blue Nemophila flowers bloom in Hitachi Park, creating an extraordinary landscape that looks like a beautiful sea of sky blue. This stunning event attracts visitors from all over the world, eager to witness the breathtaking views and take in the sweet scent of these delicate flowers. The blue waves of Nemophila, also known as baby blue eyes, start to bloom in early April and last well into May, painting the park in shades of azure. Each flower measures about 1 inch across and thrives in the park's sandy soil, making this natural display a seasonal highlight. As you stroll through the park, you can enjoy not only the visual feast, but also the soothing sounds of nature, with birds chirping and gentle breezes rustling through the petals. It's a vibrant reminder of the beauty nature offers us and an exciting way to celebrate the arrival of spring. So, have you added Hitachi Park to your must-visit list? You won't believe this about box turtles. These fascinating creatures have a special shell design that sets them apart from many other reptiles. Their shells include a unique hinge that lets them close their bodies tightly, creating a nearly impenetrable barrier against hungry predators. This clever adaptation is a brilliant survival strategy in the wild, allowing box turtles to protect themselves when danger looms. When threatened, they can simply withdraw inside their shell and snap it shut. Besides offering protection, the shell is also key to their lifestyle. It helps regulate their body temperature and keeps them safe from harsh weather conditions. Box turtles, with their striking patterns and vibrant colors, are found in various habitats across North America. Their ability to stay hidden and secure plays a huge role in their long lifespan, sometimes reaching over 100 years. Isn't nature incredible? You might be shocked to learn that horses can't vomit. This fascinating fact is due to their strong lower esophageal sphincter, a muscular valve that only allows food to pass one way, into their stomachs. This adaptation helps horses efficiently digest large amounts of grass and hay, which is essential for their survival on a natural diet. However, this unique characteristic comes with a downside. It makes them prone to colic, a serious and sometimes fatal digestive issue. When a horse develops colic, gas or food can become trapped in their intestines, causing severe pain and distress. Understanding this aspect of horse anatomy shows how evolution has tailored their digestive systems to handle a specific lifestyle centered around grazing. The horse's ability to efficiently process coarse forage is a marvel of nature, balancing the benefits of high fiber intake with the risks of digestive complications. So next time you see a horse, remember just how special their digestive system is and why it's important to keep a close eye on their health. Why exactly does Crazy Little Thing Called Love resonate so deeply? This iconic song by Queen took the music world by storm when it was released in 1979. With its infectious melody and heartfelt lyrics, it quickly climbed the charts, becoming a massive hit in America. Written by Freddie Mercury, the track showcases his incredible ability to blend rock with a sprinkle of rockabilly, creating a sound that feels both nostalgic and fresh. The upbeat rhythm is impossible to resist, drawing listeners in and making them want to sing along. Its catchy hooks and charming vibe have allowed it to endure through the decades, appealing to generations of fans. Whether at a wedding or a karaoke night, the song's joyful spirit makes it a go-to choice. Not only did it solidify Queen's place in music history, but it also left an indelible mark on pop culture. What makes this timeless classic still relevant today? Why exactly does wine cost $500,000? The most expensive bottle of wine ever sold reached a staggering price of $558,000, highlighting just how much some people are willing to pay for a taste of luxury. This legendary bottle, a 1945 Romani Conti from France's Burgundy region, is not just a drink, it's a piece of history. Few wines boast the rich flavors and unique qualities found in this particular vintage, making it a true collector's item. The rarity of the 1945 harvest, combined with its stunning flavor profile, contributes to its astronomical value. Owning such a bottle isn't merely about sipping fine wine, It speaks to a lifestyle of exclusivity and sophistication. As wine enthusiasts and collectors seek out the finest vintages, prices can soar, showcasing the deep appreciation for craftsmanship in winemaking. But can a bottle of wine truly be worth that much? It's a question that keeps wine lovers buzzing. Hard to believe, but Earth is unique for life. Our planet stands out as the only known place in the universe that hosts living organisms. Scientists estimate that there are approximately 8.7 million different species thriving on Earth, ranging from tiny bacteria to towering trees. Yet only around 1.9 million species have been formally identified so far. This incredible diversity includes mammals like elephants and whales, colorful birds, numerous fish species swimming in oceans, and the fascinating world of invertebrates such as jellyfish and insects. Additionally, Earth is home to a wide variety of plants and fungi, each playing a crucial role in their ecosystems. While we continue to explore and discover new species every year, the mysteries of our planet remind us of how special and extraordinary Earth truly is. What other wonders do you think are still waiting to be found? Imagine a world without the number zero. It's hard to believe, but the digit we take for granted wasn't always recognized. Ancient Greeks and Romans didn't have a symbol for zero, leaving a significant gap in their number systems. This absence made it tricky for them to represent nothingness or use complex calculations. However, everything changed around the 5th century when the concept of zero began to emerge in India. Indian mathematicians not only developed a symbol for zero, but also recognized its importance in mathematics. This revolutionary idea gradually spread across the globe, transforming how we think about numbers. By embracing zero, we could perform calculations more efficiently, leading to advances in science, engineering, and technology. Fast forward to today, and zero is fundamental to our understanding of mathematics in the digital world. Can you imagine doing math or science without it? It's amazing to see how a simple idea like zero changed the course of history. Did you know about the Deer Stern Brewery tradition? This fascinating custom, rooted in history, celebrates the hard work of employees in breweries. Dire Stern, which translates to wish stars, takes place during a particular time of year when workers are given the chance to express their hopes and desires related to their jobs. Imagine the joy as employees gather to share their wishes, creating a sense of unity and appreciation. This engaging ritual not only strengthens relationships within the brewery, but also fosters a spirit of camaraderie and motivation. In a world where most jobs can feel mundane, the Deer Stern tradition stands out by highlighting the importance of recognizing and valuing each worker's contribution. It reminds us that acknowledging hard work, even through simple gestures, can lead to a happier and more satisfying workplace. How does your job make you feel appreciated? Believe it or not, Belgium has a hidden car cemetery. This unique location, known as the Châtillon Car Cemetery, is home to over 500 vintage vehicles left behind after World War II. Picture this: American soldiers returning from the war were faced with an impossible choice. They couldn't take their beloved cars home because of skyrocketing transportation costs. Instead, they parked these classic vehicles in a dense forest, dreaming that they could reclaim them someday. Sadly, as years passed, those dreams faded, and the cars remained untouched, slowly being reclaimed by nature. Today, these vintage automobiles stand as silent witnesses to history, telling stories of hope and loss. Some are beautifully rusted, others covered in moss, all adding to the eerie charm of the site. Visiting the cemetery feels like stepping back in time, making it a fascinating destination for car lovers and history enthusiasts alike. What secrets do these cars hold? Did you know birds are relatives of crocodiles? It might surprise you to learn that birds and crocodilians, like alligators and crocodiles, belong to the same ancient group called Archosauria. This fascinating connection can be traced back to a common ancestor that lived around 250 million years ago. Archosaurs dominated the Earth during the age of the dinosaurs, and their legacy lives on today in the form of these two diverse groups. While birds have evolved to take to the skies with feathers and lightweight bones, crocodiles have developed powerful bodies perfect for their aquatic lifestyles. This incredible evolutionary journey has equipped both birds and crocodiles with unique adaptations suited to their environments, showcasing the wonderful variety of life shaped by their ancient ties. So the next time you see a bird soaring overhead or a crocodile basking by the water, remember they share a remarkable ancestry that dates back millions of years. Believe it or not, mirror neurons shape our empathy. These fascinating brain cells have a unique ability to spring to action, both when we perform a task ourselves and when we watch someone else do it. Imagine you're at a concert and you see the crowd swaying to the music. Your mirror neurons are firing, helping you feel as if you're part of that experience. This mirroring effect plays a vital role in how we understand others' feelings and intentions, making it easier to connect with them emotionally. When someone smiles or frowns, our mirror neurons help us interpret that expression, guiding our reactions and responses. This is why we often feel joy when we see someone else happy or sadness when a friend is down. Mirror neurons not only allow us to empathize, but also contribute to learning by imitation, which is how young children acquire new skills by observing adults. So next time you find yourself feeling what someone else feels, give a nod to those incredible mirror neurons at work. Most people don't know this, but the Farlands exist. Deep within the world of Minecraft, a player known as Mystical Midget stumbled upon an astonishing area called the Farlands. This strange location appears almost like an alternate dimension, where the game's landscape goes haywire as it approaches the limits of its world. By traveling over 30 million blocks, Mystical Midget discovered that the game couldn't handle the distance, leading to a fascinating visual crash that revealed this surreal terrain. Unfortunately, for those who wish to explore the Farlands today, Mojang has removed it in newer game versions. However, adventurers can still experience this unique phenomenon by using older versions of Minecraft. Imagine wandering through a world where the rules of reality bend, where landscapes twist and stretch in impossible ways. It's a dreamlike experience waiting for those bold enough to seek it out. Ever wondered why killing Bigfoot is illegal? In British Columbia, the legendary creature known as Sasquatch is protected by law, highlighting the region's deep-rooted folklore. This quirky legal twist stems from a past declaration by a former governor, who stated that hunting Sasquatch is off-limits. The rationale behind this law is fascinating. Wildlife in British Columbia is considered government property, and hunting typically requires a valid license. Since no one has ever definitively proven that Sasquatch exists, the law serves to preserve the mystery and cultural significance of this enigmatic figure. Many locals cherish Sasquatch as a symbol of their heritage, fueling stories and tourism. This blend of myth and legality sparks curiosity and debate, prompting people to wonder what it truly means to coexist with legends in our own backyards. Could it be that such laws help keep the spirit of storytelling alive? This might surprise you. Batman bin Supermod is real. In Singapore, a man proudly holds the unique name Batman bin Supermod, which certainly catches attention and brings a smile. This humorous name reflects the playful spirit of Singaporeans when it comes to naming conventions. To many, it feels like he stepped right out of a comic book. The name was actually created partly as a reflection of the father's admiration for the superhero Batman, combining it with a whimsical twist. Naming laws in Singapore allow for quite a bit of creativity, and this example shows how people can embrace their individuality and culture. It's fascinating to see how names can carry such personality and humor, which makes our world a bit more colorful. So next time you think of names, remember Batman bin Supermod and consider how a name can tell a story and spark conversation. Could you imagine having a name like that? Let's uncover the truth about belly button lint jewelry. An Australian artist has turned an everyday item into stunning wearable art through an unusual project, crafting jewelry from collected belly button lint. This remarkable endeavor encourages us to rethink what we consider art and beauty. The artist gathers lint over time, transforming this often overlooked fluff into pieces that include necklaces and earrings, all while igniting conversations about creativity and hygiene. By using something that many would discard without a second thought, The project boldly challenges traditional notions of materials used in art. It invites us to look at the world differently, finding inspiration in the most unexpected places. While the idea may seem bizarre, it underscores the limitless boundaries of artistic expression. So, what do you think? Does this make you question how we define art? Explore the narrowest street in the world. Ruota Street in Italy is more than just a charming alley. It's a genuine marvel of architectural minimalism. Measuring a mere 40 centimeters at its tightest point, this narrow passageway challenges our thinking about city design and human ingenuity. Located in the picturesque town of Sestri Levante on the Italian Riviera, Ruota Street dazzles visitors with its quaint character and rich history. Imagine walking through such a narrow lane where the walls seem to hug you. This street not only highlights the unique urban planning that adapts to geography, but also reflects the way communities have evolved in cozy spaces. Traditionally, such narrow roads were common in medieval towns, allowing for easy transport and defense. Today, they offer us a glimpse into the past while inviting tourists to enjoy the vibrant local culture. As you meander through Ruota Street and claim your selfie in this tiny space, you might find yourself pondering how in a world full of vast avenues and busy highways, such a narrow gem thrives. Are you ready to step into history? Let's uncover the truth about red football kits. A review of football matches over the last 55 years reveals a fascinating trend. Teams sporting red uniforms often shine brighter in home games than those in other colors. This might have something to do with psychology. Red is a bold, attention-grabbing color that can evoke feelings of excitement and energy, which may boost players' confidence and motivation. When fans see their team in red, they might rally more passionately, creating an electrifying atmosphere that makes players feel invincible. Statistics show that when teams wear red, they win more often at home, turning their stadiums into fortresses. Could there be a hidden power in color that influences the outcome of games? It's not just about skill. The color of a kit may play a significant role in the psychological game of football. Ever thought about why gratitude makes us happier? Research shows that expressing gratitude can significantly enhance our happiness levels. When we take a moment to articulate our appreciation, whether it's thanking a friend for their support or complimenting a colleague on their hard work, we don't just brighten their day, we also lift our own spirits. Scientists have discovered that the simple act of sharing kindness can lead to genuine feelings of joy and satisfaction. This uplifting connection is something we all can cultivate. Imagine if everyone made it a point to share compliments and positive affirmations daily. The ripple effect could transform our communities. So next time you feel grateful, don't keep it to yourself. Let those words fly. By doing so, you might just find your own mood getting a delightful boost too. Believe it or not, Cassie the robot can race. This remarkable robotic athlete recently broke records, showcasing incredible advancements in robotics, especially in speed and efficiency. Standing upright, Cassie completed a race that would challenge even the fastest human runners. Developed by researchers aiming to create robots that can mimic human movement, Cassie's performance mesmerizes scientists and spectators alike. Her ability to run steadily on two legs, just like we do, highlights significant improvements in robotic technology. This isn't just about speed, it's also about balance and coordination, which are challenging for machines to master. By combining advanced algorithms with impressive engineering, the creators of Cassie have pushed the boundaries of what robots can do. As robotics continues to evolve, we can only imagine how these advancements might shape our future. Could robots become our companions in sports and other activities? With Cassie's groundbreaking race, the possibilities seem endless. So what else could robots achieve next? Did you know Halley's Comet visits Earth every 76 years? This incredible celestial wonder was discovered back in 1705 by the astronomer Edmund Halley, whose name it carries. Halley's Comet has an orbit that takes it around the Sun, returning to our night sky approximately every 75 to 76 years. The last time it graced us with its presence was in 1986, when millions around the world turned their eyes upwards to witness its dazzling display. But don't worry if you missed it. as this cosmic performer will be back again in 2061. So mark your calendars for that year, because this historic comet is a sight you'll want to see. It's fascinating to think about how these long orbits connect us to past generations who have witnessed the same spectacular sight. Halley's Comet is not just a beautiful sight, it also provides scientists with valuable information about the early solar system, helping us understand what our universe was like long ago. Can you imagine looking up at the sky and seeing a comet that is nearly 300 years old? Ever thought about why Antarctica has a phone number? Antarctica holds the unique dialing code 672, an emblem of international cooperation in exploring one of the most remote places on Earth. Despite being largely uninhabitable, with no permanent residents, scientists and researchers flock to this icy expanse every year. They come to study its climate, ecosystems, and even ancient ice for clues about our planet's past. The code symbolizes a global commitment to understanding the mysteries of this harsh landscape. With cooperative research programs from various countries, the work done in Antarctica leads to vital discoveries that benefit all humanity. Imagine calling an icy continent to connect with scientists studying climate change or penguins waddling across the frozen plains. Even without towns or cities, the spirit of teamwork thrives in this extreme environment, showcasing our shared responsibility for the planet. Isn't it fascinating how a number can represent such unity? You might be surprised by luxury prison suites. While many envision prisons as harsh and grim places, some countries take a different approach, offering inmates luxury suites that resemble comfortable hotels. In these facilities, prisoners can enjoy private rooms, mini fridges, and even recreational activities, which might include access to gym equipment or communal dining. This stark contrast to overcrowded prisons elsewhere reveals a wide disparity in how justice systems operate around the world. For instance, countries like Norway are known for their rehabilitative approach, focusing on mental well-being and life skills, rather than just punishment. In contrast, some overcrowded prisons in different regions struggle with basic sanitation and safety. This raises important questions about how we view rehabilitation versus punishment, and how conditions impact inmate behavior and reintegration into society. Should luxury be a part of incarceration, or does it undermine the seriousness of criminal accountability? The conversation continues as societies grapple with different philosophies on punishment and rehabilitation. What if I told you how airplanes stay in the sky? The secret lies in the special design of their wings, called airfoils. These wings are shaped to create lift, which is a force that pushes the airplane upward. As the aircraft moves forward, air flows over and under the wings, and because of their unique curvature, the air pressure difference is created. This difference is what keeps the plane in the air. But it's not just the wings doing all the work. Airplanes also have engines that provide thrust, pushing them forward at high speeds. Pilots control the flight using various instruments and controls, adjusting the position of the wings and the speed to ensure a smooth journey. So next time you look up and see an airplane soaring above, remember the incredible science of lift, thrust, and that clever design making it all happen. What if I told you takeaway began in ancient China? In the 10th century, China saw a vibrant takeaway culture that changed how people enjoyed food on the go. Street vendors became the stars of busy streets, offering a mouth-watering variety of meals packed neatly in paper containers. This early food service wasn't just for convenience, it catered primarily to scholars and poets who had a penchant for late-night gatherings filled with discussions and creativity. Imagine these intellectuals, after an evening of sharing ideas and rhymes, grabbing a quick bite of steaming dumplings or fragrant noodles. This early version of fast food allowed them to recharge and keep the conversation flowing without sacrificing time. The combination of delicious flavors and ease made takeaway a beloved choice, paving the way for food culture we recognize today. Isn't it fascinating how something so familiar has such ancient roots? Have you ever seen sneakers that flip? MSCHF's innovative reversible sneakers are turning heads in the fashion world. These unique shoes can be worn either right side up or backward, allowing wearers to create two distinct looks with just one pair. Imagine stepping out in a sleek design one day and flipping them around for a completely different vibe the next. This versatility is not just about style, it invites creativity and personal expression in how we present ourselves. Fashion enthusiasts are loving the chance to stand out and make bold statements while keeping their wardrobe fun and functional. Plus, it challenges the traditional idea of footwear, encouraging us to rethink how we view and wear our shoes. The reversible feature is a game changer for those who love to mix and match their outfits. With these sneakers, you're not just following trends, you're setting them. So are you ready to embrace the unexpected and flip your shoes around? Believe it or not, K2 is incredibly tough to climb. As the second highest mountain in the world, K2, also known as Mount Godwin-Austen, stands at a staggering 8,601 meters, 28,251 feet tall. This colossal peak, located in the Karakoram range of the Himalayas, is famous not just for its height, but for the extreme challenges it poses to climbers. Many view K2 as the ultimate test of mountaineering skill, with a notoriously steep ascent that often features harsh weather conditions, avalanches, and treacherous ice formations. Despite these dangers, K2 continues to attract adventurers eager to conquer its summit. Unlike its more accessible neighbor, Mount Everest, K2 has a much lower success rate, making it a symbol of both allure and danger in the world of extreme exploration. Many climbers dream of reaching K2's peak, but it's a journey that requires not just bravery, but exceptional preparation and teamwork. How does K2's reputation inspire you to face your own challenges? What if I told you Mars is better mapped than our oceans? This shocking fact highlights just how little we know about the depths of our own planet. Despite numerous missions to explore the surface of Mars, scientists have mapped about 85% of it. In contrast, over 80% of the ocean remains unexplored and uncharted. The ocean covers more than 70% of Earth's surface, allowing it to harbor incredible life forms and mysteries waiting to be discovered. Deep-sea creatures, like the bioluminescent anglerfish or the giant squid, thrive in these dark environments, while ecosystems near hydrothermal vents teem with unique species. The challenges of exploring the oceanic depths include extreme pressure, cold temperatures, and darkness, making it difficult to study. As technology advances, we may soon uncover the secrets lurking in our oceans, potentially changing our understanding of life on Earth and beyond. This might surprise you, Monty Python's YouTube success. In 2008, the iconic comedy troupe Monty Python took a bold leap into the digital age by launching their very own YouTube channel. This decision turned out to be a game changer. By sharing their classic sketches and comedic routines online, Monty Python not only reached a whole new generation of fans, but also sparked a massive 23,000% increase in DVD sales. Imagine that kind of surge in popularity. The clever mix of nostalgia and accessibility helped the group's timeless humor resonate with both longtime fans and curious newcomers. People who had never seen their famous skits like The Ministry of Silly Walks or Spam began to discover their unique comedy style. The YouTube channel became a haven for laughter, showcasing not just their sketches, but also bringing iconic moments back into the spotlight. Isn't it fascinating how modern technology can revive classic humor? Have you ever wondered why chess is so universal? Chess is not just a game, it's a worldwide phenomenon played in nearly every country around the globe. From bustling cities to quiet villages, people gather around chessboards, engaging in this ancient strategy game that dates back over 1,000 years. Its appeal lies in its simple rules paired with complex strategy, making it accessible for beginners while offering endless depth for seasoned players. Countries like Russia, India, and the United States host grand tournaments, showcasing immense talent and fierce competition. Chess transcends language and culture, uniting people through shared challenges and victories. Whether it's casual play in a park or intense matches in prestigious settings, the game fosters critical thinking and problem-solving skills. Every move counts, teaching patience and foresight. As the pieces dance across the board, players experience not just competition, but camaraderie and respect for their opponents. So next time you see a chessboard, Remember, it's not just about winning, it's about connecting with others across the globe. Why exactly does a horror movie house serve burgers? The house that starred in the chilling classic, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, has undergone a surprising transformation into a lively family restaurant called Grand Central Cafe. Instead of the eerie vibes of its horror film origins, visitors can now enjoy delicious meals and delightful company in a welcoming atmosphere. The cafe offers a menu filled with comfort food favorites, including juicy burgers, scrumptious sandwiches, and refreshing salads. With its quirky design that still pays homage to its ghastly past, the restaurant attracts both horror fans and food lovers alike. You might even spot some memorabilia from the movie that reminds everyone of its cinematic history. So if you're in the area and feeling adventurous, why not check out how a site once known for screams has become a place for laughter and delicious bites? Did you know the saltwater crocodile has a powerful bite? This incredible reptile boasts the strongest documented bite force of any animal on the planet. When it snaps its massive jaws shut, it can exert immense pressure, reaching over 3,700 pounds per square inch. That's stronger than a lion's bite. This astonishing ability allows saltwater crocodiles to capture and subdue large prey like buffalo and even sharks. With their powerful jaws, they can not only crush bones, but also hold on to their prey with terrifying strength. These fearsome predators can be found in brackish waters and coastal areas across Southeast Asia to Australia. Their powerful bite is a significant advantage in their aquatic environment, helping them dominate the food chain. Not surprisingly, many animals steer clear of this apex predator. Observing these creatures in their natural habitat illuminates their role as vital players in the ecosystem, showcasing the impressive diversity of life on Earth. Imagine witnessing the raw power of a saltwater crocodile in action. What other extraordinary animal abilities have you heard about? Ever thought about why recycling glass matters so much? It's not just about cleaning up our planet. Recycled glass plays a huge role in reducing carbon emissions. When we recycle glass, we can turn it into new containers again and again. This process is virtually infinitely recyclable. Just imagine, for every metric ton of recycled glass, we prevent the release of 315 kilograms or 684 pounds of carbon dioxide into our atmosphere. That's like taking a car off the road for an entire year. Each time we choose recycled glass over new production, we help cut down energy use and resource consumption, saving our beautiful Earth for future generations. So next time you enjoy a drink from a glass container, remember that your recycling efforts are making a real difference for our environment. Isn't it amazing how something so simple can contribute to a healthier planet? Prepare to be amazed by the aye-aye's long finger. This fascinating primate, native to Madagascar, has a unique adaptation that sets it apart from other animals. With a finger that's extraordinarily long and thin, the aye-aye uses this incredible tool to hunt for tasty larvae hiding inside tree bark. When it detects the sound of a meal beneath the surface, it taps rhythmically on the wood, honing in on the vibrations. Then, using its elongated finger, it digs into the bark to extract the larvae, showcasing a specialized feeding behavior that's truly remarkable. This adaptation not only helps the aye-aye find food, but also highlights the wonders of evolution in the animal kingdom. Isn't it amazing how nature equips different creatures with unique skills to survive and thrive in their environments? The aye-aye's clever hunting technique is just one example of how diverse and specialized animal behaviors can be. Madonna's influence reshaped pop music forever. Her journey to global fame began with her 1984 album Like a Virgin, which featured the daring title track that captured the world's attention. This album didn't just showcase catchy melodies, it sparked conversations about sexuality and empowerment, pushing the boundaries of what was acceptable in mainstream music. Madonna's provocative performances, often blending theater and music, attracted both fans and critics alike, solidifying her place as a pop culture icon. But what truly sets her apart is her relentless reinvention. From the bold early days of the 80s to the stylish and edgy persona she embodies today, Madonna constantly evolves her sound and image, inspiring countless artists along the way. She broke the mold of traditional female pop stars, showing that an artist could be bold and unapologetic. With hits that span decades, Madonna proves that creativity knows no age limit. What will she do next in her incredible career? Did you know armadillos can carry leprosy bacteria? These fascinating creatures have a unique role in the study of this ancient disease, dominated by misconceptions and stigma. Armadillos are the only known animals that can be infected with the bacterium Mycobacterium leprae, the cause of leprosy, and they can carry it without showing symptoms themselves. Research shows that in some regions, particularly in the southern United States, people who come into close contact with armadillos may face a higher risk of infection. This connection emphasizes the importance of awareness about zoonotic diseases, which are infections that can jump from animals to humans. While the exact ways leprosy spreads from armadillos to people remain unclear, caution is advised, especially for those living in areas where these animals are common. Understanding such connections helps us appreciate the delicate balance between wildlife and human health. Isn't it intriguing how nature can present both wonders and warnings in one small package? Can clothing really cause earthquakes? In 2010, a controversial statement from Iranian cleric Hojatowel's Lankasim Siddiqui claimed that women's immodest clothing was responsible for earthquakes. This perplexing assertion quickly stirred widespread outrage, sparking conversations about personal responsibility and natural disasters. College student Jessica Alquist took action by organizing the Bookquake protest, where participants dressed in provocative attire to challenge Siddiqui's claims. The protest aimed to highlight the ridiculousness of blaming natural events on human behavior, particularly focusing on women's clothing choices. Many people joined in, using creativity and humor to showcase a powerful message. Earthquakes are caused by shifting tectonic plates, not by how someone dresses. This event not only drew attention to the interplay between societal views on modesty and scientific understanding, but also opened up a broader dialogue about gender, respect, and science. The protests resonated with many, leading to discussions on the importance of basing beliefs and assertions on facts rather than unfounded claims. Who knew fashion could have such a significant impact on social discourse? Ever wondered why our lungs are different sizes? The left lung is about 10% smaller than the right lung, and this fascinating difference is not just a random quirk of nature. It has to do with the space needed for the heart, which rests slightly to the left in our chest. This area is known as the cardiac notch, a little groove that allows the heart to fit snugly alongside the left lung. As a result of this unique adaptation, the right lung has 3 lobes, while the left has only 2. One of the right lung's lobes is also larger, making it better suited to handle a bit more of our breathing workload. This clever design highlights how our bodies have evolved to accommodate vital organs, maximizing efficiency while ensuring everything fits perfectly. Isn't it amazing how nature organizes our anatomy? Did you know the megamouth shark is incredibly rare? This fascinating ocean creature has only about 60 individuals officially documented since it was first identified in 1976. The megamouth shark, with its enormous, gaping mouth, is a filter feeder, primarily consuming jellyfish and other small marine organisms. Despite its impressive size, some can reach over 18 feet long, little is known about its habits or life cycle, which keeps marine scientists intrigued. These elusive sharks tend to inhabit deep waters, making them hard to spot and study. Researchers are eager to learn more about why they are so rare and what role they play in the ocean ecosystem. Their mysterious nature and the challenge of observing them in their natural habitat contribute to the megamouth's allure. Wouldn't it be amazing to uncover more secrets about this gentle giant of the sea? Guess what really drives your every step? It may surprise you to learn that taking just one step engages up to 200 muscles in an adult human. Our bodies are quite the complex machines, and every simple action we take requires a well-coordinated effort of various muscle groups. When you lift your foot, dozens of muscles in your legs, hips, and core spring into action to ensure a smooth and balanced motion. Each muscle works in harmony, sending signals from your brain that coordinate everything from your posture to your stride. This intricate dance of muscles not only allows you to walk, but it also showcases the incredible adaptability and strength of the human body. So the next time you take a stroll, Remember that a simple step is a powerful display of physical teamwork. How many muscles are at work during your casual walk? Is it really true that squats can earn subway rides? In Moscow, a subway station has introduced a fascinating program that lets travelers pay for their tickets through exercise. Instead of traditional cash or cards, commuters can complete 30 squats to gain access to the train. This unique initiative is a clever blend of public health awareness and fitness, cleverly promoting an active lifestyle while offering a free ride. Imagine hopping off a long day at work and choosing to squat instead of paying with coins. This creative approach not only encourages physical activity among busy city dwellers, but also highlights how communities can support health in fun and engaging ways. So could this innovative idea inspire other cities to follow suit? Just think, maybe your next subway ride could come with a workout too. Is it really true that disputes last decades? The ongoing conflict over disputed islands illustrates just how deeply rooted geopolitical tensions can become. Since the end of World War II in 1945, nations involved have grappled with unresolved claims, leaving diplomatic relations in a state of stalemate. Instead of settling the issues quickly, the involved parties have engaged in endless rounds of negotiations and paperwork that seem to go nowhere. This situation isn't just a historical footnote. It affects not only national pride, but also the lives of people living in those regions. Fishermen, for example, face restrictions on their livelihoods due to these unresolved territorial claims. While the guns may have fallen silent, the battle over these islands continues in boardrooms and diplomatic meetings, raising questions about whether a resolution is even possible. How can countries find common ground amidst such long-standing disputes? This might surprise you. Conservation can harm other species. Conservation-induced extinction happens when we focus so much on saving one critically endangered species that we unintentionally threaten another. For example, if we protect a rare bird by removing invasive plants, we may inadvertently destroy the habitat of a different species living there. This ironic twist highlights the complexity of ecosystems, where every plant and animal plays a crucial role. When conservationists design programs, they must carefully consider all species in an area, not just the one they're trying to save. Balancing efforts can be challenging, but is essential to ensure that our good intentions don't lead to the extinction of another species. Protecting biodiversity means thinking beyond single species and understanding how interconnected all life forms are. Are we doing enough to protect the whole ecosystem while aiming to save the rarest among us? Surprised by the CD revolution in music? The introduction of compact discs, or CDs, in the early 1980s revolutionized the music industry in ways few anticipated. Before CDs became popular, vinyl records limited albums to around 30-40 minutes of music. However, with the storage capacity of CDs, artists suddenly had the freedom to create longer albums, often exceeding an hour. This shift allowed musicians to explore more extensive concepts and elaborate storytelling through their songs, leading to the emergence of iconic double albums and ambitious projects. The creativity unleashed by this technology triggered innovative compositions, diverse genres, and more artistic expression. Not only did listeners enjoy more content, but they also experienced enhanced sound quality that brought them closer to the music. CDs dominated the music scene for decades, fundamentally altering how we consume and appreciate music. Isn't it fascinating how a small disc changed the game so completely? Horses can sleep standing up thanks to a special feature. This remarkable ability comes from a unique anatomical setup known as the stay apparatus. This system of ligaments and tendons locks the horse's legs in place, allowing them to relax their muscles while staying upright. But why would they need to do this? In the wild, horses are prey for many predators, so being able to rest while remaining on alert is vital for their survival. While they can snooze in this upright position, horses also enjoy lying down for deeper sleep when they feel safe and secure. Imagine dozing off while still being on guard. Horses typically alternate between standing and lying down, ensuring they get the rest they need without compromising their safety. This fascinating adaptation showcases just how remarkable these animals truly are. Next time you see a horse, think about the science behind their sleep habits. It's just one of many incredible features that make them unique and well-adapted to their environment. Why exactly does typing help your nails grow? It turns out that the simple act of typing can actually boost nail growth. When you tap away on your keyboard, your fingers are in constant motion, which increases blood flow to the nail beds. This enhanced circulation brings more nutrients and oxygen to the area, promoting healthier and faster nail growth. It's fascinating how our daily habits, like working on a computer, can have such a direct impact on our bodies. This means that every time you sit down to type an email or write a report, you're not just getting work done, you're also giving your nails a little boost. So next time you're typing a long text or report, remember that you're also supporting the health of your nails. Isn't it amazing how our actions can influence our physical traits like this? Turns out the truth is that Venice has boat ambulances. In a city where streets are replaced by canals, traditional ambulances take on a unique form. Venice's ambulances are specially designed boats that glide through the waterways, ensuring that medical help can reach those in need swiftly. Equipped with a full range of medical supplies, these boats are staffed by trained personnel who are experts in providing emergency care while rushing patients to hospitals. This innovative approach to emergency services is crucial in a city where narrow alleys and bridges can make land travel slow and complicated. The boat ambulances not only offer quick access to healthcare, but also remind us of how ingenuity can adapt to unique environments. So the next time you think of an ambulance, imagine a sleek boat zipping through the Venetian canals, ready to save lives in style. This might surprise you. Data mining reveals hidden patterns. Imagine sifting through a river of numbers with the same excitement as panning for gold. That's exactly what data miners do, using sophisticated algorithms to find treasures in vast datasets. Services like Netflix are masters of this art, employing these techniques to analyze your viewing habits, ratings, and even the time you spend on various shows. By discovering patterns in what you watch and how you engage with different genres, Netflix can suggest titles you might love next, making it feel like they have a personal understanding of your tastes. This not only enhances your viewing experience, but also keeps you hooked, encouraging you to explore new shows and movies. The ability to predict your next binge watch is a powerful tool in today's digital world where personalized content reigns supreme. So next time you get a recommendation, remember the secret workings of data mining behind the scenes. Hard to believe, but Lady Gaga changed her mind. Originally, her manager turned down Weird Al Yankovic's request to parody one of her popular songs for his 2011 album. Managers often act as gatekeepers, trying to control how artists are represented, and in this case, Gaga's team thought it was best to keep Yankovic's creative take at bay. However, after Weird Al released the parody on YouTube for free, something surprising happened. Lady Gaga watched the funny take on her song and decided to embrace it. She recognized that parody can be a form of admiration rather than disrespect. This change of heart not only allowed the parody to be included in Yankovic's album, but it also showcased Gaga's ability to adapt to the playful world of parody while connecting with her fans. Isn't it amazing how a simple online release can shift someone's perspective? You might be surprised by how koalas stay hydrated. These adorable creatures mainly get their water from eucalyptus leaves, which are their favorite snacks. Koalas have a special way of eating and metabolizing these leaves that not only provides them with food, but also keeps them hydrated. Eucalyptus leaves contain a lot of moisture, which is perfect for koalas since they prefer to avoid drinking water unless it's absolutely necessary. In fact, during times of extreme heat or when droughts hit their habitat, you'll find koalas starting to seek out water sources. However, their bodies have evolved to depend mostly on those leaves for hydration. Isn't it fascinating how nature equips animals like koalas to thrive on their specific diets? This unique adaptation helps them cope with the demands of their environment while also avoiding excess water loss. Believe it or not, the handpan is magical. This extraordinary musical instrument was born in 2000, thanks to the creativity of Swiss inventors Felix Rohner and Sabine Scherer. Crafted from steel, the handpan features a captivating UFO-like design with multiple tuned areas that produce a rich and warm tone. Its sound is so soothing that many people have embraced it for ambient and meditative music, making it a favorite in wellness spaces around the world. Imagine sitting in a serene environment, deep in thought, as the gentle melodies of the handpan wash over you, helping you relax and find your inner peace. As a relatively new instrument, the handpan has quickly gained a devoted following among musicians and enthusiasts alike. Whether played passionately or lightly tapped, it creates an enchanting auditory experience that captivates the listener. Have you had the chance to hear one in person? Did you know Sam Snead won over 80 tournaments? This might surprise you, but Sam Snead holds the record for the most official tournament victories in golf history, with an astounding total of more than 80 wins. Snead, an American professional golfer who dazzled fans from the 1930s through the 1980s, was renowned for his smooth swing and natural talent. His career spanned several decades, during which he not only showcased his prowess on the greens, but also became a beloved figure in the sport. Snead's wins include notable championships like the Masters, which he claimed 3 times, proving his ability to compete at the highest levels. What's remarkable is how his style influenced countless golfers who came after him, making his legacy last beyond his playing days. Golfing's fans and newcomers alike often find inspiration in Snead's achievements. So the next time you hit the greens, remember the incredible journey of Sam Snead and aim for your own record-breaking moments. Surprisingly, Darwin's ideas are more than just strength. When we hear the phrase survival of the fittest, many of us might picture the strongest animals fighting for dominance. However, Charles Darwin's groundbreaking concept actually highlights how the best adapted individuals thrive in their environments, not merely the strongest. This means that traits like camouflage, cooperation, or the ability to find food can be just as important as physical strength in the struggle for survival. In nature, evolution isn't a race where brute force wins. Instead, it's a gradual process where subtle changes help creatures adapt over time. For example, a rabbit that can blend into its surroundings is more likely to evade predators, leading to a longer life and more offspring. Ultimately, Darwin's work teaches us that adaptability and resilience are key in the wild, showing that the complexity of life is shaped by more than just might. Have you ever wondered why old books smell so good? The delightful scent we associate with vintage books comes from the breakdown of organic compounds in the paper over time. As cellulose, a major component of paper, begins to break down, it releases various chemicals that create those sweet, enticing aromas. You might catch hints of almond, vanilla, and even freshly cut grass. This process usually happens in books that are several decades old, as the natural aging alters the chemical makeup of the paper. The storage conditions can also play a pivotal role. Factors like humidity and temperature can intensify or change these scents. For many book lovers, the comforting smell of a well-loved book adds to the charm, making the reading experience all the more nostalgic. Next time you pick up an old book, take a moment to appreciate not just the story within, but its unique, fragrant history. Prepare to be amazed by the Terminator's bizarre origin story. Did you know that the iconic film was born from a very unusual place? James Cameron, the mastermind behind the blockbuster, came up with the chilling idea while battling food poisoning in Rome. As he lay sick, he experienced a vivid nightmare about a relentless robot hitman designed to eliminate him. This terrifying vision sparked his imagination, leading him to create a futuristic world where machines ruled and humans were on the run. The concept of an unstoppable cyborg turned into a groundbreaking film that captivated audiences and pioneered the science fiction genre. Cameron's experience melded horror and technology, showing just how wild ideas can spring from unexpected situations. Who would have guessed that a bout of food poisoning could lead to one of cinema's most memorable characters? Here's a wild fact about fire hydrants. The history of the fire hydrant's patent is truly ironic. The original patent was reportedly lost in a fire, which makes the true inventor's identity a puzzle. However, we often credit Frederick Graff, an engineer from Philadelphia, with creating the first fire hydrant system back in the early 1800s. Graff's innovation transformed urban safety, giving firefighters quick access to water during emergencies. Imagine a bustling city without those bright red hydrants ready to fight flames. Today, every fire hydrant is an unsung hero, waiting patiently on street corners. When the alarm rings, firefighters can swiftly hook up their hoses to these vital structures, ensuring every second counts. Without Graf's contributions, it's likely that cities would be less prepared to handle fires. So the next time you see a fire hydrant, remember it's more than just a colorful fixture. It's a vital lifeline in keeping our communities safe. Did you know the first 1080p video was a Muppet classic? It was a lively rendition of Bohemian Rhapsody, showcasing the Muppets' unique flair for music and humor. This monumental upload took place in 2008 and marked a significant milestone for YouTube, as it was one of the first instances of high-definition content on the platform. Fans were delighted to see their favorite puppet characters, like Kermit and Miss Piggy, performing such an iconic song. The sharp visuals and vibrant colors brought a fresh energy to the beloved classic, captivating viewers of all ages. As YouTube evolved, high-definition videos transformed how people shared and consumed content online. Today, 1080p is almost standard, but the Muppets' performance remains a delightful reminder of the early days of HD on YouTube. Can you imagine watching such a groundbreaking video back then? Guess what really drives your FOMO feelings? Influencers play a surprising role in creating that dreaded fear of missing out, often leading to anxiety and sadness among their followers. When people scroll through their social media feeds, they frequently witness glamorous vacations, exciting gatherings, and perfect lifestyles showcased by these influencers. This constant exposure not only makes real life feel less satisfying, but can also lead viewers to compare themselves with the curated highlights they see online. As a result, followers may feel pressure to keep up, causing feelings of inadequacy and loneliness. The connection between influencers and FOMO shines a light on how social media impacts our mental well-being, fostering a culture where many chase after a seemingly unattainable ideal. The more we engage with these platforms, the more essential it becomes to understand their effects on our emotions. How can we combat FOMO in the age of social media? Here's a wild fact about Aglow, New York. In the 1930s, the U.S. government devised an unusual plan to tackle copyright infringement. They created a completely fictitious town called Aglow, designed to catch individuals who were illegally reproducing works without permission. This clever strategy involved sending out notices and issuing business licenses that would lure these infringers into revealing themselves. Surprisingly, the plan worked. But there's more to the story. As time passed and the publicity surrounding Aglow grew, people began to be intrigued by the idea of living in this unique town. Eventually, it transformed from a mere fictional concept into a real settlement as residents moved in, eager for a fresh start. Today, Aglow stands as a testament to creativity and resourcefulness, reminding us how a clever idea can lead to real change. What do you think about a town that started as a ruse? Did you know Colombia is a plant paradise? Home to an astonishing 45,000 to 50,000 plant species, Colombia proudly claims around 15 to 20% of the world's total plant diversity. This vibrant country stands out as the #1 spot for orchids, boasting over 4,000 different types. Each of these flowers has adapted to the country's unique climates and ecosystems, from the lush Amazon rainforest to the cool high Andes mountains. This rich diversity not only includes beautiful orchids, but also countless trees, shrubs, and medicinal plants. These plants play a crucial role in supporting local wildlife and maintaining ecological balance. With such a wealth of flora, Colombia is a dream location for botanists and nature lovers alike. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to walk through such a living treasure trove of nature? Can you believe the fear of long words has a name? Hippopotamonstrose squipedaliophobia might sound like a mouthful, but it humorously describes a real fear that many people experience. Ironically, those who struggle with this phobia find the very term daunting. People with hippopotamonstrose squipedaliophobia often feel anxious when faced with lengthy words or complex terminology, even if they understand the meaning. Such discomfort can make reading or engaging in conversations particularly challenging, leading to avoidance of certain topics. While the name is comical, the struggle is genuine for individuals who grapple with it. Interestingly, the term is often used in a lighthearted manner, sometimes as a joke in discussions about language or fears. Understanding this phobia sheds light on how language can be both a tool for communication and a source of anxiety. How can we support those who experience this fear and create a more inclusive environment in our conversations? Experience the thrill of the Red Bull F1 drone. This amazing machine blends the lightning-fast speed and sleek design of Formula One racing with cutting-edge drone technology. Picture this, a drone that's as agile as an F1 car, featuring a lightweight yet incredibly strong structure that can zip through the air. But it's not just about speed. The Red Bull F1 drone is equipped with high-resolution cameras that capture stunning aerial views, making every flight feel like an exhilarating race. With its advanced features, flying this drone offers an immersive first-person experience that lets you see the world from a whole new perspective. Whether you're zooming over a racetrack or soaring above scenic landscapes, it pushes the boundaries of what we know about drone capabilities and showcases the fascinating intersection of sport and technology. Whether you're a motorsport enthusiast or just love cool tech, the Red Bull F1 drone invites you to explore the skies like never before. Ready to take flight? Ready to explore bizarre hunting laws and culture? This unusual law sheds light on the unique cultural quirks and historical attempts to regulate activities in rural areas. In many places, local governments once enacted strange hunting regulations that reflected the community's values and lifestyle. For example, some rules might have required hunters to wear specific colors or carry unusual equipment. However, times have changed. Today, hunting laws focus more on conservation efforts, ethical hunting practices, and protecting endangered species. Authorities aim to balance wildlife preservation with the rights of hunters, ensuring that ecosystems remain healthy. These modern regulations not only help maintain biodiversity, but also promote respect for nature. As we witness changes in environmental awareness, society increasingly emphasizes responsible hunting. So whether you're a seasoned hunter or simply curious about wildlife laws, understanding these bizarre roots can connect us to the past and shape our future. What other quirky laws exist around the world? Let's uncover the truth about Gary Turner's stretchy skin. Gary Turner, celebrated for his remarkable ability to stretch his skin, holds the Guinness World Record for this astonishing trait. His unusual condition, known as Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, affects how his body produces connective tissue, which is essential for skin strength and elasticity. As a result, Gary's skin can stretch up to 6 inches on his abdomen with barely any effort at all. While many might think of this as a superpower, it comes with its own challenges. People with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome often face issues like joint pain and skin fragility. Yet Gary embraces his unique gift, surprising everyone with his skin's flexibility. His story not only raises awareness about this rare condition, but also showcases the incredible diversity of human bodies. How does skin get so stretchy? The answer lies in the fascinating world of genetics and connective tissue. Let's uncover the truth about Scipio Africanus. This remarkable Roman soldier faced not one, but 3 of Rome's biggest defeats during the battles of Ticinus, Trasimene, and Cannae. These battles were tough spots for Rome, with thousands of soldiers lost and morale sinking. But Scipio didn't let this deter him. Instead, he learned from these setbacks and rose through the ranks, eventually leading a rejuvenated Roman army against the infamous General Hannibal. Scipio's strategic brilliance shone during the decisive Battle of Zama in 202 BC, where he managed to outsmart Hannibal and secure a victory that changed the course of history. His tactics, including clever use of cavalry and a deep understanding of his enemy's strategies, turned the tide for Rome and earned him the title Africanus. This proves that even after facing defeat, one can rise to greatness. What other lessons can we learn from history? Hard to believe, but fish can swim 40 centimeters long. Some fish species, like the popular guppy or the stunning angelfish, can grow to impressive lengths of around 40 centimeters. This size allows them to thrive in various aquatic environments, whether it's a bustling coral reef or a calm, freshwater lake. Their ability to adapt is nothing short of amazing. These fish can navigate through different water conditions, finding food and avoiding predators with ease. Their streamlined bodies and powerful tails help them zip through the water, showcasing their agility. For many aquatic creatures, being able to reach their destination quickly is essential for survival, especially when avoiding danger or searching for food. Each species has evolved unique traits that enhance their adaptability, revealing the incredible diversity of life beneath the surface. Isn't it fascinating how such small yet mighty creatures can conquer vast underwater worlds? Is it really true that money isn't the main driver? Research shows most people don't share content online to make money. Instead, emotional factors like avoiding stress and fearing failure play a more significant role in their decision to hit the post button. Imagine scrolling through social media. Many posts reflect personal stories, ideas, or even random thoughts. These sharers often seek connection and validation, rather than cash. For example, a friend might share their struggles with mental health not to receive payment, but rather to connect with others who feel the same way. This behavior highlights how sharing online is often about building relationships and finding community. It's fascinating to realize that while influencers might thrive on views for dollars, the average person typically posts to express themselves and relate to others. So next time you see a heartfelt post or a funny video, think about what might be motivating the poster. Could it be that they just want to be heard and understood? Here's a wild fact about Arnold Schwarzenegger. Did you know that he has a unique connection to an art program that bridges popular culture and creative expression? This initiative sheds light on the importance of storytelling in art, allowing everyone to appreciate and engage with creativity regardless of their background. Schwarzenegger, known for his blockbuster movies and political career, champions this program to inspire young artists. By merging elements of film and visual arts, the project encourages budding creators to use storytelling in their work. Art becomes a language through which individuals can share their experiences and emotions, making it more accessible to everyone. The program not only highlights the talents of artists, but also invites the public to participate in the artistic journey. Isn't it fascinating how a Hollywood icon like Schwarzenegger can influence art in such a meaningful way? Let's uncover the truth about pennies in circulation. Did you know there are approximately 250 billion pennies circulating in the United States right now? That's a staggering amount of copper and zinc coins that, if stacked, could reach to the moon. These 250 billion pennies weigh around an incredible 1.38 billion pounds, which is roughly the weight of 300 elephants. You might wonder what happens to all these coins. Many people don't use pennies much anymore, as cashless payments are on the rise. For example, some states are even proposing to eliminate the penny altogether. However, pennies still play an important role in everyday transactions. Interestingly, the history of the penny dates back to 1793, making it one of the oldest coins in American history. So the next time you find a penny on the ground, remember, even that small coin is part of a massive collection that's been around for over 200 years. Have you ever wondered why some parents hire toy consultants? Ultra-rich parents often enlist the help of these experts to choose the best toys for their children. These consultants dive deep into childhood psychology, analyzing how different toys can impact a child's development and learning. They consider everything from the educational value of a toy to its safety and design. Interestingly, while some kids enjoy extravagant, high-tech toys, many find just as much joy in simple things like cardboard boxes. This contrast highlights how genuine play often relies more on imagination than on expensive items. Ultimately, the debate continues. Do kids really need fancy toys, or do they thrive just as well with creativity and basic materials? Families are balancing these insights, steering towards what truly nurtures their child's happiness and growth. You'll be amazed by Enceladus's brightness. This intriguing moon of Saturn reflects an astonishing 90% of the sunlight that reaches its surface. Imagine standing in the glow of a snowy landscape where almost all light bounces back at you. With a surface covered in ice, Enceladus shines brightly in the dark expanse of space. This extraordinary reflectivity is known as high albedo, which allows scientists to study it in detail from afar. Enceladus is not just a pretty face. Its icy exterior conceals a hidden ocean beneath, which may harbor the potential for life. The geysers shooting out from its south pole, ejecting water vapor and organic materials, provide tantalizing clues. These jets are fascinating for astrobiologists who seek to understand life's potential beyond Earth. The combination of its reflective surface and geological activity makes Enceladus a premier target for exploration in our solar system. So, next time you think about the wonders of space, remember this dazzling moon and its brilliant icy surface. Did you know Walmart employs more people than some countries? This retail giant holds the title as the largest private employer in the world, boasting over 2.3 million employees across the globe. To put that into perspective, this workforce is actually larger than the total population of entire nations like Latvia or Estonia. Walmart's massive hiring power reflects its vast reach, with stores and distribution centers in nearly every corner of the globe. From cashiers to supply chain managers, Walmart's diverse array of job roles offers opportunities for many. This not only impacts the employees' lives, but also shapes local economies, creating jobs in communities where Walmart operates. Moreover, the company's focus on low prices enables it to provide affordable goods for millions of customers. However, the scale of Walmart's employment raises questions about work conditions, employee benefits, and how large corporations influence the job market. With such a vast workforce, what do you think are the most significant challenges and benefits for employees working at Walmart? Here's what actually happens when insects mate. Many female insects mate only once in their lives. This unique mating behavior plays a crucial role in balancing insect populations. In certain regions, scientists have developed a fascinating method to control harmful insect populations by releasing sterile males into the wild. These sterile males mate with females, who then produce no offspring, effectively reducing the number of pests over time. This approach has successfully wiped out troublesome species in different areas, providing a natural solution without the use of harmful chemicals. It's an elegant dance of nature's balance, where a single encounter can determine the fate of an entire population. By understanding these mating patterns, researchers can harness this knowledge to promote healthier ecosystems and make strides in pest management. Isn't it amazing how a simple mating strategy can lead to such impactful environmental benefits?